Good morning, boys and girls. Happy, what day is it today? Thursday? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up? Like the stream, say what's up in the chat. Let me know where you guys are calling in from. Good morning, guys. What's up, MJ? What's up, Billy? K-Van Chan, Amar, MT, Mohammed, Lulu, Mustafa, Sashin, Drop Shop, A, Warner's Way, Alex, Kookie, Sesto, Aaron, Hamazer. What's going on, boys and girls? What's up, Ben? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hop on in here. The water's fine. Grab your coffee. Stay a while. Cheers, folks. Let's dive into the charts. We have GDP unemployment claims data already passed for this morning. We have pending home sales here at 10 a.m. And dare I say it again, boys and girls, your boy wants to see lower. The perma bear over the last week. The perma bear is back. So I'm wanting to see lower. We got previous day high taken. We have equal lows here at the previous day low, as well as a daily fair value gap left behind. So here is the daily candles. Previous day high taken, daily fair value gap left after yesterday. So I would like to see this previous day high to previous day low move take place. We'll see if we get such things today. But market just opened up here, so we'll see if we set something up. We've already kind of getting some structure driving higher here. But we'll see what sets up here in the early going chat. What's up, Dylan? Good to see you, man. Never give up trader, Sharath, Queen Mommy Longlegs. Oh, Queen, we got Queen Mommy Longlegs in the chat, boys and girls. It's gonna be a good day. What's up, Shabir, Wizard, Carlos, Giannis? Good morning, guys. What's up, Nish? Yeah, let me know in the poll what your guys' bias is so far. Bearish today. Are you shitting me, chat? Ain't no way. I was starting to think I was never gonna see this ever again. The chat actually more bearish than bullish. I can't remember the last time that was the case. Mommy Longlegs is short. Is Mommy Longlegs sending signals that I missed or what? But yeah, I might be looking to get short myself. I definitely like the move here to previous day low and these equal lows here in the daily fair value gap. So let's see. Obviously, I don't like trading right here at the open right away. But oops, it might make sense for me too. If we see price, I would say like on this 5 minute. If on this 5 minute, we're respecting it now, but if we were to have traded through this, I might have been looking to play that for short. We'll see what happens. See what happens, chat. We'll see what happens. But no Powell today. No Powell, no earnings. Red folder news today and tomorrow. My expectations are higher for today and tomorrow as they were for Tuesday and Wednesday. So, you know, fingers crossed. You're 5'11", very tall. Man, quit bragging. You make us short kings feel bad. I mean, I'm not that short. I'm like 5'9.5". Give me a nice pair of shoes. I'm definitely 5'10", maybe 5'10.5". Yeah. If ladies ask, I just say I'm 6 foot. and then they're pleasantly or maybe not so pleasantly disappointed. That's a good time. Listen, if they're disappointed about my height, then they're less disappointed about the duration I last in the bedroom. Oh! Get it? Anyway. Oh, tough crowd today. 6'6"? Yeah, okay. How's the weather up there? Google said he's already in short. Good luck, man. Good luck. I'm waiting for this 5 minute. I'd like to see a 5 minute inversion here at least. Perhaps I'll look to do the same. We already got price manipulating above this high, holding this bearish gap. Like I said, we've already gotten, the reason I mentioned kind of these drives, like we already got a 3 drive pattern. Oops. Above these, above previous day high here. Where we're taking liquidity on repeat, so a breakdown here would make sense to me. Previous day low. It's a nice move too, holy smokes. Tis a nice move. Yeah, I'm going to do a little... I'm going to start this off. I'm going to hop in here. I'm going to try this short. I'm going to play this 5 minute inversion. Turn these off. I know it's a little early. Generally, not my most ideal to trade this early into the open, but no red folder news at 10 a.m. And we're already kind of setting up the short, so... I don't hate it. Let's see what happens. Didn't take the short to Wiki and SMT at data lows. Fair enough. Thank you, Bearish. Thank you for the wishes of luck. Pretty close to London low already. May go ahead and protect this here at the London low. I didn't realize we were that close. Definitely in the weaker asset, so looks good. All right, there's London low, boys and girls. I'm not gonna partial or anything yet, but I will go break even. Might look the partial here towards Asia low. So far, so good, man. TP level, I'm looking for previous day low, ultimately. I'll definitely be willing to shave some off here, though, as we, you know, get closer to a better RR towards these Asia lows as well, so. I'm not playing Hawk Tua today. I'm not even gonna let her, I'm not gonna let her bad voodoo mess with us. But break even here at the London low sweep. We just jumped up here. Just jumped right back up here. See if this gap can hold us down. I know I brought her up and then it just wicked up. See, that's why I'm saying I can't risk putting her on because it's gonna be even worse. Even the mere thought of her is bad enough. But anyway, yeah, currently up about 26 points. Stop break even. See if we can get this follow through. Like I said, the entry was pretty early. So we're only 10 minutes into the open here. Already in, taken in, yep. Already in and already break even. But it might be short-lived here. Might be break even stopped. All the shorts stay short-lived, I guess. Until they don't. That's correct, 4x learn. Quick copy my answers. He's copying my answers to the test here, chat. London low is taken. I already got that on my paper. We like that wick. Keep going. Close your trade at the London low, but it can go down. That's true. That's true. It could go down. We'll watch it on the 5 here. And then we'll bring you down the 1 minute. Here on the left. Actually, wait. So I can see what I'm doing. Just tapped New York midnight. I want to see this flush here. Still not partialing. But dude, we just love wicking these lows and coming right back up, don't we? No Powell today. I don't believe, at least. Unless they snuck something in on me. But no, yeah, no Powell today. At least he's not scheduled. Well, we got macro in like 5 minutes. Which I might be break-even stop beforehand. I might have to look to re-enter. Potentially, depending on what this does. Yeah. Hit my break-even, or a little in profit, I guess, but hit my BE. London low taken. We tap New York midnight here. Like I said, we keep wicking these lows and then getting these impulses back up. The shorts stay short-lived, I guess. Drop down the 1 minute and monitor this. New 15-minute candle. Macro starts in 5. Gave it a shot. Bro. If this just tanks, I'm getting off stream. Because I'm going to fucking go on tilt. You're fucking kidding me. Bro. Bro. Oh my god. Actually, he's 100% Abishkish, whatever. Abishik. I never lose. And if you buy my course, you'll learn how to never lose too. It's just something I don't believe in. I don't really believe in losing. But holy fuck. I do believe in break even. Oh. God have mercy on my soul. I'm just like hoping that this shit doesn't just jump off a cliff. Bro, I'm gonna crash out. I swear. I'm gonna crash out. JT says, your bias is right like 90%, but BE is killing you. Wow, what a fucking genius insight, JT. Thanks. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Alright, everybody take a deep breath. Everybody just relax. It's gonna be okay. Macro starts in like a minute. JT, try 1 week of getting on your knees for me and shutting the fuck up. How about that? I'm joking, JT. Fucking relax. Today Today is not the fucking day. Don't fucking test me. I'm this fucking close. Oh. Thanks, full-time trader. There's only one thing I could do, and that's up my size and chase the move now. I have to do it. I have to do it, chat. I have to buy 1 micro, so chill. We're gonna flush. I just know it, chat. I just know it. I just know it. Oops, shit. Ryan Smith, that is crazy, honestly. Everybody say it with me, chat. FOMO, 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 FOMO. Dude. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Trading is something else. Oh, no. Listen, I told you guys. I'm like, dude, if this just jumps off a cliff, I'm about to crash out and go on tilt. I wasn't lying. I was being dead serious. We'll try to keep it under somewhat control, though. Looking like PW. I don't have orange hair, so that's not true. I'm not a ginger. I have a soul. I don't have orange hair. So fucking chill with that. Thee. I don't want to hear it. JT goes, Sally, you can use up to 15 minutes. Oh, dude, good point. If it helps, my risk reward is still decent. $2.6R. Does that help or no? No, don't say it. Don't fucking say it. Don't say it, chat. This is kind of like I feel like I'm like in the shower and like you guys just like walked in on me or something. It's like how I feel right now. Or you know what I mean? Like you're standing in front of your crush and then like your boy pantses you and like everything comes down. You like just got out of the pool or something and like yeah, you're standing there talking to your crush and all of a sudden your boy just comes up behind you and just pff, game over. That's how I kind of feel in this moment. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Little scared. But at the end of the day, it's what I get for a FOMO entry. Ain't it? See, what do I always say? You touch the stove, you get burned. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. I might win a stupid prize here. It's called stop loss. Oh. Anyway, it's fine. I'm not sad, you are. I'm not crying, you are. Now we're talking. It's fine, man. Double your risk on the next one. That's a good point. You know, when you go to this 3 minute, that's what the 5 minute looks like. I mean, I'm quite literally the liquidity here. I'm literally in the wick of the opposite move. Oh, don't FOMO, chat. Don't FOMO. Don't be better than me. Learn from me. Oh my god, what a retard. I gave in to the devil today. It didn't take long. I gave in. I gave in to the devil. My god. This is what I get. This is what I get. Oh. Oh, thank God. Did you guys see that? That shit doubled in size for a second. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Tyler, you dummy, dude. That was bad. Bad, naughty stuff. I took a really silly gamble on that, hoping it would just continue chasing it, and holy shit. Ended up in the wick of the 3 and the 5 minute candlestick. Oh my lordy, dude. Yeah, let's fucking chill for a second. Let's chill for a second. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the show at least. Jesus. Alright, 10 a.m. in 2 minutes. The shorts stay short-lived. I can't believe it. Is what I would say if I was delusional. But I kind of can believe it. This hourly wicking all the way back up. That happened with FOMC day. Yeah. It worked out for me on FOMC day, though. The reality is I went on tilt because I got stopped at BE, and then it like in like a flash, it just wicked all the way back down here. I mean, this candle, I'd never seen a candle go from green to black so fast. And I was like, oh no. Either way, there's no excuse for it, but that is what happened. That is what happened. What's up, Mafia? Movahid, you know, I was doing all right. I'm still doing fine. I'm doing good. I ended up taking a loss there chasing this after getting break even stopped. So now I've successfully turned an overall what was a green to BE idea into a green to a red. That's the only... It only sounds bad if you say it out loud, but we'll just pretend that didn't happen. We'll move on. We'll move on. We're not going to dwell on it. We're not going to dwell on it. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Tekka? Hell yeah. Well, look at this fucking pump, boys. Jeez. Fucking face melting rip here. 10 a.m. This is the open of the hourly candle. What the fuck? What's going on in here? Breakfast. Dude. Look at this hourly. Oh. Listen, when this hourly candle was all the way down here, how many of you thought this hourly gap was still going to hold? Taking in, it was a break even, and then I chased it. I chased it and created a loss out of thin air. It was magic, actually. It was magical. I created it out of thin air. Dylan says, go shorts again. Do I think we deserve 5 big booms for it? Nah. Not right now. Not right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill for a second. This is totally blowing out. Like, this is not telling me it's ready to short right now at all. I mean, if anything, the 15 and the hourly are looking kind of bullish now. And I'm sick of winning. Like, look at this 4 hour. Good lord. We couldn't get a bullish PD array to fail if we tried. They're just holding strong. I'm getting ready to check myself into an insane asylum. We're so bullish. Good morning, Meta. But dang, we'll see if we can redeem it this morning. I was hoping we were going to get a green every day this week type of a week. And I may have just shot myself in the foot. But we'll see. We'll see if we got some redemption. Not all hope is lost. But clearly the loss should have been easily avoided. I chased the trade, so that's 1000% on me, no matter how much I complain about anything else. But Tyler, try to change this mindset. What mindset do I need to change? Please tell me, Sesto. Interesting. The votes kind of just surged a little bit on the poll, and now the bulls are catching up. Isn't that funny? You guys really just wait for the market to move and then you vote. Come on. And we'll close that off. On a 50K challenge, how long does it take so that it is worth like 20 days on the 50K is a bit long? What do you think? What? On a 50K challenge, how long does it need to take so that it is worth it? I'm kind of confused by your is it worth it question. I maybe ask that question again, MD. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking here. For evals, I like to just fucking run through them at this point. But that's because it's not going to break the bank for me to blow a couple of them in order to pass them quickly. You know what I mean? If I'm going to be on an eval, I just don't want to waste time on them and take a week to pass them. So at this point, I definitely full port evaluations. And I'm not advising anybody to do that. I'm just being honest. If you are confident enough in your abilities and can afford to maybe blow up a couple, well, maybe it makes more sense to speedrun them. But if you can't afford to speedrun them and reset or whatever, then obviously probably not the best. Take them slow. Treat it like a funded. But I don't necessarily agree with the logic of like if you have the means to do so, it doesn't really make sense to treat a eval like a funded. But yes, Andrew Jones, they did change it from 10 to 7 yesterday. And they increased the discount from 30 to 35%. So if you do any trade chasing today, like you witnessed me do, and you take a little bit more damage, perhaps consider using code Tyler to top yourself back up. Or pay full price. I mean, it's whatever. So I don't know. I came into the day being bearish. You know, I still would like to see shorts to previous day low. This structure's kind of throwing me for a loop though, because it looks potentially bullish here. So, man, kind of have to wait. We're almost at the end of this 10 a.m. macro. Yeah, that macro really. I was the victim of the 10 a.m. macro. Total ding dong. If anybody longed here, I'll take whatever you're smoking. Because it's probably some good stuff. Yeah, SMT here on the 1 minute, but trading inside this 5 minute gap here on the NASDAQ, and this is a bullish breaker as well. I mean, this is actually kind of a pretty looking bullish breaker at that. TBH. Very easily could be the case. However, for now, I may change my. Well, we'll keep that on. I may change my mind at some point here, but for now, I'm going to stick with my original idea coming into the session, which was, again, kind of showcasing the daily here. And let me, here. Jumping back out to the daily. My idea for today was previous day high taken, and then we come trade to the equal lows at the previous day low, and then dig into this daily for value gap. So for now, I'm gonna just keep that idea in the back of my mind. I could maybe change my mind here with some more information, but I'll wait for now. A short here, I mean, I guess if you're feeling a little bit more risky, the reason I don't like it as much, two reasons. One, now we're through the macro, so that kind of bites a little bit. This could just be pretty slow in accumulation for another 40 minutes, but also just this this price action here on the 5 minute, you know, this is, I would, you know, if I'm looking at just the 5 minute chart, I'm actually probably looking for a long to at least this recent high. And you know, shorting would obviously be, shorting here would be expecting this all fails. And you know, I can't say that I have that much confidence in that right now to do so. But I guess if you're feeling real risky, I mean, hey, no risk, no Rari. Yes, I am in, yes, Bashi. It's the September contract. What's up, Nasty? Got a lot shorting, first fair value gap, close early when I saw the manipulation, closing the gap. SMT, bottom, time went long. Got my loss back plus daily target. Look at you, Nasty. Yeah, I did the opposite of flipping. I actually just kept trying to short. Hey, but it would have been pretty fucking sick if it worked out, am I right? Am I right, chat? Man, that would have been so sick. I mean, just kidding. Even if it would have worked out, I would have been... It would have been deemed a FOMO entry. And that'd be fair. It'd be fair either way. Do you know why futures price makes it look like NQ hasn't surpassed all-time highs yet, but on every other broker it's above all-time highs? Do I know why? Well, if you're talking about other brokers like CFDs is not, you know, it's not the actual centralized exchange. You're looking at an overlay that is essentially created by the broker itself or their liquidity provider. And I mean, it's not the actual, you're not, when you're trading on a CFD broker, first of all, your orders never go to the actual market. It's not routed to the market. That's why most of them are considered B-book brokers, and they actually a lot of times end up trading against you, but that's a whole other conversation. But if you're asking which one is more credible and which one is less credible, the futures price is always the more credible price than a CFD. And yeah, if we're over the all-time highs on the continuous chart, then I mean, I don't. What do you guys want me to tell you, Tyler? Why is price at all-time highs on this chart and not this other chart? It's not. What are you guys talking about? It's not at all-time highs on my continuous chart. I mean, are you guys schizophrenic? What's going on here? Jesus. Is that why you don't use FTMO? I don't use FTMO because why would I trade a Forex firm when I could trade a futures firm? Oh, Carlos, you didn't have your B-Adge on. Carlos, come on. We've been over this before. Carlos. I thought I taught you better than that. But anyway, chat. Yeah, I'm just waiting here. I'm fully prepared to wait for the rest of this hour, and I just want to avoid either getting caught in sideways price in here, and also if this is something that we get like this trade, well then, you know, I'll have to see just how we set up and see if it makes sense for me to take a trade like that. But for now, that goes against my original bias going into the day. So Bashi says we are not trading September. Bashi, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I am trading September. If you're not trading September, then I don't know. Do you want a cookie? Like, what do you want from me? Hi, Tyler. If you look at the latest big 4-hour candle, which we surpassed, and keep in mind that ICT said if the move is bullish, down, close candles act as support. They should not be violated. Makes sense. If the move is bullish down, okay, little punctuation would go a long way here, Cool Shady, by the way. But if the move is bullish, comma, where you should have had a comma there, down close candles act as support. They should not be violated. Makes sense? Yes, Cool Shady. That makes fucking perfect sense. Thank you for sharing. Yes, I agree. If I'm bullish, I want to see down close candles act as support. Yes. Thanks, I guess. Who's gonna tell him? Jeez. Talking about the initial bias from you today that we're going lower. Yes, exactly. Cool Shady. So what can you derive? What can you derive from your own statement? The answer is in your statement. I'll give you a hint. I wasn't bullish today. So therefore, I'm not looking for down close candles to act as support. But did they act as support anyway? You goddamn right they did. There you go. But yeah, in all honesty, my short idea wasn't wrong. It played out. My stupidity, though, and my emotions, I kept chasing it. That's why I'm a little red on the day now. But my initial short idea was right. You know, it was just short-lived. And then I emotionally chased it, so. But directionally, I still give myself the moral victory for the original idea. There's no moral victories in trading, though. Either you're red or you're green. Binary options. Binary options. But yeah, I just have to live with the embarrassment of you know, being emotional with my second entry. It happens. You trade 4 account Apex? I have 4 PAs. I literally haven't taken one trade on them yet. You were clip farming. Not on purpose. Not on purpose, but yeah, I'll be posting that on TikTok later. That should get some good engagement. Everyone is gonna love. People don't hesitate to tell you how stupid you are when you clearly fuck up as a trader. They love that shit. Did you see my crash out on Friday? I did actually in the Discord, Carlos. I saw you talking about it. Yeah. I did. I don't know what it is about Fridays. Fridays is like the day for traders. I think a lot of traders crash out on Fridays, and it's because new end of the week, trying to get either accounts passed before the weekend or, you know, get to a payout or whatever. But yeah, Friday is definitely, I mean, that's why you call it Cash Preservation Friday, because it's the day that a lot of traders don't preserve capital, and they just totally get eaten alive. Crash out Fridays, yeah. End of the weekend, you want to end strong, green? Yeah, exactly. Go into the weekend with a bang. Literally. Yeah. We've all been there, Carlos. We have all been there. If you haven't been there yet, it's because you probably haven't been trading long enough yet. You'll get there. Don't worry. But I haven't had a Friday crash out in a long time. Thanks, Jose. Prove it. I'll talk. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't prove it. Please don't. But sound a lot like my uncle right there. But anyway, chat, we got 7 minutes. 7 minutes here till we get to a new 30-minute. Is anybody in the chat long right now? Purely out of curiosity's sake, but tell you what, one hell of a wick on that 4 hour. 4 hour literally closes a doji. And now this 4 hour, or this 1 hour, has traded above the previous 1 hour high. Are we going to get this external high, chat? Yes or no? Yes or no, chat? External high or nah? Lorenzo says, I don't know anymore. I felt that. No long for you, cool? Yeah, me either. No long for me. I never thought I'd be this big of a bear, but I have been a bear all week. And I mean, this is our week so far. Obviously, we gapped down with the open, and we gapped down at the open, and we just have gone higher and higher and higher. Monday, we leave Asia lows, go higher. Tuesday, Asia lows left, go higher. Yesterday, Asia lows left, go higher. Today, Asia lows left, go higher. Are you noticing a pattern here yet? Because I am. I am noticing a pattern. Oh, wait. I was looking at these lows here. This is a previous day low, however, right here. Evidently, this Asia session, at least according to the indicators, actually was taken here at what? 1 p.m. yesterday? Oh. All right, so one for 4. Anyway. Michael says, why are you bearish? I don't know, dude. The thing just keeps going higher. And I'm just not used to it. I'm not used to it just being so one-sided. You know? I miss the days when price would rebalance and then you could look for that higher time frame trend move to continue. You know, I miss those days. Now it's like every dip, just buy it. Yeah, what George said. I mean, I tell you what, the trend is your friend, people. Gotta just be living it up right now. I mean, if you let's put it this way: if you are a trend trader and you use EMAs, you use a little bit of VWAP, you use whatever the fuck you use as a, if you identify as a trend trader. I mean, if you aren't just killing it right now, if you can't kill it with this, you ain't gonna. I mean, you might just be cooked, because this thing couldn't be more one-sided in basically since mid-April. Right? Yeah, just totally curious here. 15-minute chart. Humor me here. If I were to put an EMA on this thing. Where are we at? I don't even know if I have those saved anymore. I used to use EMAs a lot back in the day. My strategy jumping heydays. Oh, I don't even think I have it. Let's throw an EMA on here. Let's do a 50. We'll do a 50 and like a 200. I mean, dude, yeah. Here's a 50. Let me 50 and a 200 EMA. I used to one of the strategies that I used to deploy back in the day, one of the many, was actually the 50 VWAP, or not the 50 VWAP, the 50 EMA crossing over the 200. If anybody was interested in that, that used to be my long signal, or short signal. But yeah, look at this 50. Just kissing it here. 50 holds. It's just... I was just curious to see. I was just curious. Girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls, they wanna have fun. You know? Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. An ICT trader in a smoky room. with his algorithms and cheap perfume. He took the turtle soup going anywhere. Nasty, you could make a sick beat out of that. Somehow. Don't ask me to write the lyrics, though. Leave trading and start a music career. Yeah, I might have to. Or just actually become a perma bull and just don't stop longing. The little gray lines on my chart. The little gray lines on my chart. I'm assuming you're talking about the this. This is the Asia range here, and the standard deviations of that data of that Asia range for that day. So right now we are in between the 1 and 2 standard deviations above Asia range. And yeah, man. I want to find, for purely educational purposes, why did we stop at this exact level? And the only thing I can think of is that we're 50% of this Asia range. You know what I mean? 476 and a quarter. There's buy side chat. These fucking bulls, bro. Opening range gap fill. Almost an opening range gap fill. Left a little bit of space there. Aw. Do you guys ever feel like this when you follow some ICT trade? Oh no, didn't touch it. When you follow some ICT traders, I'll be honest. This is one thing that like it's not in my wheelhouse to do shit like this, where I take a PD array from like, because I was listening to one of ICT's videos recently. It's one of his more recent ones. He was saying something about like a fair value gap, like a first presented fair value gap from like February that he used for a trade. And I'm like, bro, get the... I'm just never going to do that. That's just... Why'd you take this long in June? Oh, yeah, we actually hit this first presented fair value gap from February 4th. Can't believe you didn't have that marked out. Oh man. But I see sometimes comments in the chat, people say stuff like that, like, oh dude, you're forgetting last Wednesday's first presented fair value gap. Like, okay. Bro, you're forgetting the fair value gap that was printed in regular trading hours in 9/11. Dude is all about numbers and dates and can't even remember your GF birthday. What? Are you saying I'm supposed to remember your GF's birthday? Or you, or ICT, or what's going on here? My shorts would have worked, yeah. It is 10:34. In this new 30-minute candle, we have seen buy side purged. It is a cheap short if I want it. I want it. EA Sports. It's in the game. I'm in the game. EA Sports. Risk here, by the way, is 9.5 or 6. I think it's 6. Yeah, my risk here is very light, chat. It's 255. Like I said, a little cheap opportunity here. Playing the inversion after the buy side sweep here. New 30 minute. Here's the 15 and the 30. We'll see. Ty, have they taken trade evade off Top Step as an option? I thought that's what I heard, yeah. That is what I heard. That's the rumor. So I think so. The 1 hour, oh, I mean, I'll look at it here in a bit, but well, look at this. This low lines up perfect with equilibrium. Isn't that neat? I like when that happens. Early shorts, maybe. Maybe. It was a cheap short for me here. 255 is the risk only. With nice RR opportunity. But it might be early, yeah. I mean, if it loses, I'll wait for 11 a.m. macro. Probably we'll end up waiting for like an a New York AM kill zone high sweep and then a short after that. Anything but a long. Anything but a fucking long. I don't care. I'm cheating on the bulls with a bear today. And I might get divorced over it, but you gotta stand for something. You gotta stand for something in this world. Can I get an amen, chat? Can I get an amen, chat?
Stop it. Get some help.
I've always had this shit bothering me, some shitty M1 FEG from the Great Depression. I think Mui's a little behind in the stream, but yeah, that shit is funny. M1 fair value gap from 1921. Can't believe you missed it. That's why your short didn't work out. We were tapping into the bullish fair value gap from World War II. Sweep highs and inversion. Yep, that's literally it. Around the 30-minute candle as well, Jacob, if that helps. So that is my element of time with this, but the time could be early if we're going to kind of grind higher / accumulate until 11. But I don't know. I was willing to risk this little bit to see if we get a trade like this back down. So yes, sir. W? I hope so. That'd be cool. Those are more fun than L's. It's not moving too fast, though. A Nazi for value gap. And then, yeah, partialing here at the equilibrium of this range, which is this internal low. Plan right now is, yeah, I mean, obviously be mostly out, not fully, but mostly out through this price leg. And honestly, I'm gonna leave a runner just in case we go all the way to that previous day low, which was my initial target today. Yeah, like the stream. What the hell? Are you not entertained? Bearish said he crashed out on his Tradeify account. Oh, no. Oh, by the way, thanks, Matt Buyer. Thank you for your contribution. Mad Buyer's been on one. Mad Buyer's been a real one. He's been giving, I don't even, the Swedish Corona, I think that's what that is. I have no idea what the conversion rate is, but he donated twice yesterday. Here he is again today. Mad Buyer. That's a guy you could take home to meet mama. You know what I'm saying? He's mad buying. $3? Dude. I'll take $3. I appreciate it, Mad Buyer.
Nice.
Just a chill guy. Too broke to donate. Don't say that. I just want to know, when you guys in the chat are like, too early, how do you guys know with 100% certainty that I'm too early? Or are you just like willing to die on the fact that like we can't go lower until like 11 a.m. or later? Like, I'm just so curious when you guys are like, too early, like how the fuck do you know that? Can I ask? Is that a silly question? Can I ask that? Now, I understand that there's logic in it might not play out till later. But you don't fucking know that shit. Neither do I. You know how many times I've waited to be at the top of an hour and then like it plays out before that anyway? So I don't want to hear no cherry picking asses in the chat. Because you come quick Too early. Dude, I didn't know you talked to my ex. Sis. Listen, I got shit to do, bro. I can't be you know what I'm saying? I can't be giving y'all that 15, 20 minutes. No. Foreplay, maybe. But, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, Aaron, but we'll see you tomorrow, man. We'll see you tomorrow, man. You know. Let's be honest, chat. The ladies, they don't want all that either. They don't want 20, 30 minutes. That's all cap. 20, 30 minutes. Jesus. Come on. Oh, my friggin' stallion. Oh, my friggin' Seabiscuit. Not me. We don't trade before the macro. I mean, sometimes I trade before the macro, but mostly you're mostly right. Usually I'm waiting for the macro, but every once in a while, it does tickle my fancy to put on a trade before the macro. And in between the macros. Yeah, where's Nika today? I don't know. We got Queen Mommy long legs, though. Don't speak for us women. Hey, you hush up. You make me a sandwich. I'm kidding. No, but really. Oh, man. I had to. You know? Good morning, sir. I have a problem with my Tradeify. I'm sorry to hear that, HRQT. How would you like me to assist you today? The macro is it's a 20-minute window, the final 10 minutes of the end of the hour, plus the first 10 minutes of the subsequent hour. And essentially you'll see price and manipulate and or distribute to levels of liquidity and imbalance in these times. So like for an example, here was the 10 a.m. macro, literally starting here at 9:50 to 10:10, and you can see the move that happens literally at the beginning of the macro to the end of the macro, and then we're kind of sideways now. So like generally I'm not usually trying to participate too much in between the macros. Next macro begins here very soon, in a couple minutes. So we'll see what happens. It also will be 11 a.m., which means that we're going to be out of the 11 a.m., the New York AM kill zone. So I could see the logic here with potentially another manipulation higher. But considering we've already taken this level of buy side, like I said, I was willing to risk hopping in the short here around 10:30, but we've kind of, again, moving pretty slow up until this macro begins. So let's see what the macro brings. We'll see. It is it every hour? Yeah. During New York session. Well, probably our London session as well, but I don't trade that. Bro, you really hate the girl? The Hawk to a girl? Yes. What has she ever done for me? Macro beginning, boys. Moment of truth. I know, boss. She's just asking for Hawk Tua like every 5 minutes. Daddy, chill. You could just look her up, man. You could put her as your ringtone and play it every 5 seconds if you wanted. Yeah, I see we have no upper wick on it. Tony's in along. Oh no. Well, we'll see. We'll see who comes out victorious. Oops. Bashi goes, I love the girl. Bashi, if you meant that, you would have bought the Hawk meme coin. Shorting all-time highs. I know you got big balls. I mean, they're all right size. Nobody's ever complained about them, I guess. Like, my dog is he eating steak? He's not eating steak. Oh, I think he's doing all right. He's somewhere around here. He probably saw me crash. He probably saw me take that one FOMO trade earlier today, and he was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna go in the other room now." But he's doing good, Antonic. He's doing good. Other than he's kind of shedding some dog hair at the moment, so that's been fun. He's like a seasonal hair shedder. He sheds like really bad, like twice a year. So you gotta keep them lint rollers on deck. And we're waiting, and we're waiting. What's good, Sesto? Sesto, what do you mean? What's good? You already been in the chat. Down 0.5 R. I think I'm up like 1 R at the moment. Mainly because like even the trades, like the green trades that I've taken this week, like I'm not getting full delivery to my targets. So my winners haven't been like anything spectacular. Obviously I've taken that one loss today. And then this is a very cheap trade as well. But it's been all right. Definitely not trying to crash and burn Thursday, Friday. I was way more excited about Thursday, Friday price action than Tuesday, Wednesday because of Powell, but that would just be something to then be read for the day. You have to rewind the stream. First trade was a short. Actually, so I've taken this is actually my third trade. My first short, we took it down to London low. It was up like, I don't know however many points I was up, but went break even. It came back. Literally this candle wick right here is what got my break even, and then it just immediately reversed. And I couldn't fight off the FOMO enough, and I chased the short again, like down here with my stop like right up here. This thing just said, "Thank you." So yeah, should have been a loss that never happened, but I fudged up, guys. I fudged up. The FOMO one. Is it me or has price been tough lately? I mean, I feel like it's been tough because I've been waiting for rebalance to take place. Like I want to be on side with the bulls, obviously, but it's like I gotta do it what I feel like is at logical levels. And based on the higher time frames, like I just haven't felt that way. So it's been tough like that, and like because of that, my shorts that I'm catching, we're getting to like the lowest hanging fruit target, and then we're reversing, you know. So I'm getting like partial TPs and break even on the rest usually, but so it's been tough like that. I mean, but yeah, I'm green on the week so far. I'm up like 1 R ish. This trade I'm risking like 250, so this is really light, but I would say, I mean, yeah, obviously if like let's say I end the day red, like let's say this trade loses, and then let's say like I lose 1 or 2 trades tomorrow. It's not gonna be good. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully that's not the case. Would like to be green every day this week. That'd be fantastic. Man, the longer we hang around here, here's what I'm worried about. We're gonna be rolling into 11 a.m. here soon, and what I'm worried about is that we manipulate the AM session high. Before moving lower. It's becoming a real worry now. I mean, how do I enter a trade and then we just do this? I command you to fall. Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me? Jesus. All right, 11 a.m. here. I might hop out of this chat because here's what I'm thinking. Even if it doesn't go to that 11 a.m. high, I'm going to give this a moment. If we come back to like my entry, I'm going to just hop out at break even. What I'm thinking though is even if price does come up to this BPR and hold and start moving lower again, I can re-enter, right? But just in case this wants to go for this AM high, might get out of the way and let that happen. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and flatten all. I can rejoin this move if necessary. But I'm a little worried that we might come for this AM high. Otherwise, if we get, you know, something like maybe we SMT with ES here. ES is closer to the high, so maybe we SMT. And then maybe NQ does something like this. Right, so I would look to try to, oops, hop into here. Make sense? I think it makes sense. All right, here's your SMT. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit yesterday, Michael, with PW. Actually, I talked to Brett Simba this morning on Discord before. That's why I was late starting the stream. Pretty crazy stuff. But I mean, you're kidding yourself if you think that, you know, he said one thing about one person and all of a sudden that's the end of it. Obviously, everybody kind of knows the temperament of PW. PW blocked me on X one time because, I mean, I don't even think he really even knows who I am, if I'm being totally honest. Maybe he does, but yeah, he blocked me because he said something when it was like, remember that like 100 men versus one gorilla thing was like viral? He posted something saying like 100 ICT traders versus PW. Who wins? And I commented and I said, I'm taking at least 69 of the ICT traders. Clearly, it's like fucking joking. Trying to be funny. Ha 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 ha. 69. Blocks me. Like, you bitch. So, yeah, just a little sensitive ginger snowflake. Otherwise, yeah, I've never gotten in an actual like argument with him over anything. We've never had like a beef. Not like what you see with other traders. You know? PW was once considered a scammer. I feel like everybody in the trading space is considered a scammer by someone. Did he set up? I don't even know what that means. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, I've taken a couple trades today. One, well, I should say two logical trades. I closed this one out. Well, and both of the logical ones were break evens, but I did take one emotional chase FOMO trade, and that was a loss. But not gonna lie, he probably beat you up, but I'll be there to pick you up, bro. You think he'll beat me up? He's kind of old. Is he like 38, 39? The guy's almost 40 years old. He is pretty big though. If he's actually like whatever he is, 6 foot something. 6 foot something, like 230 pounds. Did he say how much? He talked about like his size one time. So he's probably in a little bit different of a weight class, but I'd like to think I could gas him out. Not by shitting my pants, but like, but he'd probably be gassed in like one round. You know, bite it. I'll be a little ankle biter. Tyler, aren't you bullish on the higher time frame? Monthly, do you agree we should hit level by end of the month? I am bullish, yeah, on the higher time frames, but as far from an intraday trading perspective, it's like I want to see rebalance. It's, you know, it is irrational for price to just be so lopsided in one direction. And you know, that happens though because the market, you know, it's one of the oldest sayings in the book. The market can be irrational longer than most traders can be solvent. So we're clearly in one of those times right now. But yeah, I don't know. It just goes against everything I'm generally looking for. You know, I'm looking for premium discount ranges, rebalance, internal to external liquidity, etc. So I just got to stick with it. Stick with it. Manage risk the best I can. You know, that's all we're doing as traders at the end of the day anyway. It's all what you're willing to put risk on for, what you think gives you a good probability, and let the chips fall where they may. New York AM session is closed. What do you think? What do you mean, what do I think? I am not 30. We're getting close, though. Let's just say I'm just old enough that if World War III happens, I should be safe from being drafted. So, yeah, all those people with the unk jokes. We'll see who's laughing when you get drafted. And you gotta go die for Israel. We'll see who's laughing then. You keep them unk jokes to yourself, huh? We'll be sitting here trading. We'll be trading. Dude, why am I... Bro, I'm getting, like, blown up right now. What the fuck? All right, well, 11 a.m. macro came and went. Not moving a whole lot here. AM session high has been taken on ES. We still have this SMT. We're holding this BPR right now. I am open to rejoining this short, but not until I see some displacement down. I had this 2-minute fair value gap marked as a possible inversion setup. Could maybe look to enter off this 1-minute change in the state here if we get, you know, strong closure back below here. Just thinking out loud. If not, and this just kind of keeps drifting higher, well, middle finger to the market. Fuck you then. You know what I mean? The hell with ya. Piss on ya. Piss on ya. You have entered on gold. Can you spot it or say something? Well, I don't even know what direction you entered, so what do you want me to say? Here's my gold analysis. It might go up, but if it doesn't go up, it's going to go down. There you go. Any reason you don't trade ES? Not really, no. I mean, I used to trade ES and then I switched to NASDAQ. There's probably, admittedly, times I probably should position myself in ES rather than NQ, but I've just stayed loyal to my girl NASDAQ. I don't have a good reason for it, no. Do I like Kanye West? Yeah, I think so. How about you? All I know is, though, I did kind of want to see this short play out in the macros, and the fact that we're not playing out kind of tells me that this short probably might not be coming. She might not be coming or on the mountain when she comes. You know? And hey, the chat was in agreement with me on more of a short sentiment today. So at least we're going down together. A lot of the chat was bearish. Literally the last line in the sand is if this rejection, the old rejection block. Yeah, the only issue you have as an ICT trader is if you're marking out every single PD array, your chart is going to look like a 4-year-old who just discovered crayons. Yeah, we could be leaving the daily fair value gap for tomorrow. Little TGIF setup. Or alternatively, I hop off charts, go to the gym. And then as I'm mid-leg day, I get an alert on my phone saying, target's hit. And I open up my chart and it's all the way down here. Then I proceed to put way too much weight on the bar and you'll never hear from me again. What would my TP be if I'm long right now? That's the thing. I don't know. This high, we're like out of options. We're out of options, man. The all-time high, like, where's all-time high? Or this isn't even all-time high. This is just this recent high right here is 801.5. There's AM high right there. Just popped up there. But yeah, good idea to close that off, man. That would have been just a little extra paper cut for no reason. But shoot, man. Yeah, if you had the logic today that London low, 10 a.m. macro reversal, I mean, you nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. I married the short. Do I think my trade was A+? The only thing that would have made my trade better would have been clear SMT divergence with that high that was taken, which we did not have, and being in the macro. Regardless, though, I let it play. It sat around, and based on the setup, it should have been it should have been quick. Like, it's hard to explain this, but if you're somebody that's already been trading for a while, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, you know what it should look like if it's going to work out. And sometimes we just stubbornly hold trades because we want to. But that was one of those moments where I'm just like, yeah, it's not looking good. And, you know, I kept in mind that I could just re-enter the trade if it, you know, looked like it was going to work out. So, a little bit of discretion with that, but, yeah, no, it just didn't look good. So, hopped out of it. Wouldn't say it was A+. Definitely not a bad setup, though. And now it's, yeah, man, it's, shoot. Let's see, the 4-hour. Just pushing new highs again all week long. All week long, literally from market open. After the gap down, it's just been higher and higher and higher. Higher highs and higher lows. We're now Thursday, so it's been about as one-sided as you can get. Here's our weekly candlestick. Hell yeah. Guys will see this and say hell yeah. I mean, my long-term portfolio is feeling pretty good about it, but what's Biddy at? Yeah, come on, man. Do something. You know, we're only up, well, we're up like a little over 0.5% here on the indices. 2 standard deviations now of Asia range. But you can even see like this, like here's 1030, right? So this is when we took this external high. Took this external high. You can see here, like this morning, we're just driving higher, driving higher, driving higher. And then here again, take the high. We hit this 2 standard deviation level. We close bearish. No like immediate, you know, gaps in here, anything that are kind of holding up price, but it's just the bulls are in control, I guess. Even this bullish breaker on the 1 minute didn't get retested at all. This gap's all left open. Like, this would be kind of my targets for later in the day, is these breakaway gaps that were left. I mean, I'm clearly not going to long at this point. If I haven't longed already, I'm not going to start longing now. But like, these levels would be where I'd be looking for later. But anyway, yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm walking away down a little bit on the day. Like I said, to for you guys that were here early, you guys saw how it all played out. Had a nice short, went break even, got emotional after getting stopped at break even, and then it reacted in my direction again. Chased it, shouldn't have done it. I did it. Got to live with it. It is what it is. So we're down 480s, 490s, 470s, depending on which account you're talking about, for the day. So not terrible, but obviously red is red. So yeah, if you guys are red today, maybe it's because you were also looking to be short bias like myself, and the bulls ripped your face off and ripped your heart out and stomped on it and burnt it and pissed on the ashes. You guys know how it goes. But if you're green today, congratulations. All you had to do is basically go long anytime after really 10 a.m. even, but take it in, you're always very green. That's the thing. That's the thing about you. That's why you're the richest trader this world's ever seen. Can you take a partial on top step on one contract? No. Yeah, I'm not saying price moves from these projections to the projections. They're literally there as a statistical reference. That's it. That is it. If you're using standard deviation projections, like right here, you're going to be looking at like right now we're in 1 standard deviation of this manipulation. 2 standard deviations appear in the 650s. But I mean, it's really not that big. It's not that much of a brain buster thing for me. We're overextended. We're in a deep premium. I'm not going to be bullish. Just never going to do it. Congrats to you guys that do, and it works out for you. I mean, gold star. But hey guys, appreciate you showing up as always. Like the stream before you hit the dusty trail, and I will be back live here tomorrow. Walking away a little bit right on the day. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord and on X if I take anything else. What time is it? 30 almost. And yeah, tomorrow we got PCE price index pre-market and consumer sentiment 10 a.m. But yeah, I'll still be looking at things here. I'll still be looking at things here into lunch and PM session. So yeah, man. Hey, enjoy your Thursday, boys and girls. Red, green, or flat. Better than being 6 feet under, right? Right? There you go. All right, guys. Enjoy your Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money he's gaining. a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.